everybody, Dr. Ghanem and everyone, has always been just the sort of support that you would want anybody to have going through a situation like this. I had been feeling tired and sort of drained for a while, but I thought it was just, getting older and working a lot and just not having all the pep and everything that I had had before. But then about a year ago, it seemed to be getting worse, and I had a near fainting episode in town. And I called my regular doctor and set up an appointment. And during the course of all the blood work and everything, she was concerned that there might be some blood issues going on. So she referred me to Dr. Ghanem. And with all of the testing that was in process, I wound up being referred to gynecology and for surgery. And it looked like there were some abnormalities, but it wasn't definite that there were any malignancies there. But we just did the hysterectomy, took everything just to be safe. And in the pathology, it came back that there was cancer. Everybody went out of their way to make sure that all my questions were answered, that I was given information so that if I wanted to go and check it further, that was fine. Opportunities for second and third opinions if I wanted. Never really pressured to do anything. And while I say they all went out of their way to take care of me and to answer my questions, I saw that they did the same for other patients also. And that was reassuring to see that this was normal. It wasn't that I was getting extra attention because I was worse than I was. They made a point of making sure that my husband was comfortable with what was going on, that his questions were answered. During the course of my chemotherapy, he was there all the time with me. The nurses in the infusion unit made sure he was comfortable, that if he had any questions, he was encouraged to ask. And he didn't have to go and sit out in the waiting room. When there were chairs available, he could sit with me. And that was much more comfortable for him. So everybody made sure that not only my questions were taken care of and my concerns, but they took care of my husband too. So it was an overall care. Because all of this was, at best, an anxious time, and at worst, very frightening. And it was nice to know that they were there. I've called it an adventure at times, because it's new, and I've learned a lot. And I've met some wonderful people. They've all done such a wonderful job helping me get to this point where 3 months after I finished my chemotherapy, I'm now considered cancer-free. I can start focusing on regaining my strength so that we can do things this summer. Plan on seeing family. I can start thinking about the future again, not just the immediate future, but 6 months down the road, a year down the road. They've got me to the point where I've got my life back.